This is the What Are We Doing? Phillies postgame show.
There is home field advantage, and then there's Philadelphia. We won the game! That was great. Let's go. What a catch. Philadelphia Phillies are your National League East champions.
Recapping today's Phillies win, your host, Kevin Flannery.
Warm weather brings good Phillies baseball. The Phillies win 5-3 on opening day. That's a personal victory because now I don't have anything to really be frustrated about except the ninth inning. Kyle Backhus was really not great. He had no control. And he had some control, but his problem was really to Jake Berger, who went 3 for 4, and he was pretty much the only problem for the Phillies, batting-wise, for the Texas Rangers. Christopher Sanchez was unbelievable in this game. Christopher Sanchez for the Phils, 6 innings, 3 hits, 0 earned runs, no walks, and 10 strikeouts. Pretty dominant. Nice to see from Christopher Sanchez that type of outing on opening day, him getting the opening day start with Wheeler still being on the IL. Offensively, my thoughts so far, like Schwarber started the game with a 2-run home run after a Turner single, infield single, and then Schwarber hits this opposite field bomb. There was one moment where Kruk on the broadcast said something along the lines of, he said that the guy was moving over, and then he said, oh, well, doesn't matter how much you shift him if we just hit it over your head. And that's what they did. So they score the 2 runs in the first, then they don't score again until the 5th inning. They did have good at-bats throughout the game. Harper and Garcia and JT were the 3 guys without a hit in this game. Turner was 2 for 4, kind of shocking to me because it didn't look like he was going to be 2 for 4. He more had every time it looked he was at the plate, he was swinging too early and everything. Bryce Harper, 0 for 4. Schwarber, 1 for 4. Bohm, 1 for 3. Stott had a good day, 2 for 4 at the plate. Garcia was 0 for 4, but I did not mind his at-bats. He struck out in the 4th, grounded out in the 3rd, struck out looking in the 8th. The fastball was right there. He probably could have swung at it. What else? He had a couple hard ground outs. So the line out to second base and the unbelievable play, he could have easily. Line out to second in the first inning was a rocket up the middle. That's definitely a line up, but that would have been a base hit straight up the middle. So Garcia could have easily gone 2 for 4 in this game. Marsh had 2 doubles. Don't get anything special into them. Those are just hard shot grounders. They're not line drives. They're just hard ground balls through the hole under the glove of the first baseman. JT, nothing at the plate, but in 3 strikeouts, he got hit by a pitch, so not the greatest day for JT. And then the big guy at the bottom of the lineup, Justin Crawford. 2 singles, single in the 2nd and the 5th. Just put the ball in play, good things will happen. And then, of course, in the 8th inning, he had a chance with the bases loaded and popped out to third base for the final out of the inning. He had a bunch of fans of his at the ballpark. All the new guys pretty much got in the game. Jonathan Bolin actually didn't look too bad. Only 8 pitches in the game. Zach Pop was in. Zach Pop provided us with our only ABS challenge of the day. The ABS challenge came with him. I don't know what exact inning it was. Well, I do know. It was the 8th inning, and he challenged a pitch that was .1. Now, the pitcher challenge, not a catcher. And I know, as Caleb would say, and some other people, I would trust JT. I get that. I get the idea of trusting JT on that one. But it was .1 off the zone. And the Phillies hadn't challenged all day. That's a valid one to take their .1 inches off the zone is reasonable for that moment. Harper, didn't look great. He was some day game notes to check in on here. Sanchez was really, really, really good. Justin Crawford, like we talked about. And Duran threw 2 changeups, 87.9 and 87.3 for a ball and a foul ball. This was the interesting. I didn't see the changeup. I was looking for it. MLB labeled them as splitters. MLB also labeled those as his only splitters. But regardless, the splitter or a changeup at 87 is a new pitch for him because his splitter has been really high, I think mid-90s. So 87 being lower, 87.3, that's a different speed difference for him. 9th inning wise, the reason this game wasn't as rainbow sunshine and rainbows, unicorns and rainbows, whatever thing it is Kyle Backhus, who has a good old-fashioned 81.00 ERA early to start the year. 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 2-run home run by Jake Berger. For the Rangers, they had their guys. I don't know about this Rangers lineup. Langford, Nimmo. Of course, it was the big strikeout. Seager did get 2 hits, but they got him kind of fooled. I think he struck out, didn't he? Yeah, he struck out in the 6th. Then, of course, in this game, Duran had to come in for the Phils. So, everyone, you got to see the whole package. The Duran intro is not nearly as good during the day, but it's still a thing. So, 2 final points in this game. Why the NBC Sports Philadelphia graphics have not changed, I do not know, because the NBC Sports graphics on the NBC channel that you can watch all the NBC games on, those are updated. But we still have the god-awful, and I will say god-awful, initials of the team. Can we just put the logo there? Put the logo there. It looks so much better. It looks so much better. Not logo, not this pastel color style. Please get rid of it. Please move on. So the Phils have the off day tomorrow. Sanchez, of course, gets the win. Eovaldi the loss. Duran with his first save of the year. Have the off day tomorrow. Thank God. I think it's supposed to be a little rainy and messy, so they wouldn't be able to play probably tomorrow. But on Saturday, we will see the Phillies who have a already 55.0% chance to win. Jacob deGrom and Aaron Nola, the old-time matchup. I wonder how many times they've matched up. We can get that stat for all of you. So Jacob deGrom will pitch. We don't have numbers for them. So, Caleb might have put numbers in. Hold on. deGrom at a 2.97 ERA in 2025, and Aaron Nola with the, as we all know, 6.01. So we'll see what happens on Saturday at 4:05. I will be here after the game, and we will talk soon. Phillies win 5-3 on opening day 2026.